Hi guys, Jarell here, back with our reactions to Fringe. We're almost at the season finale. This is the penultimate episode, episode 21. We are now looking at relying on Sam Weiss to be able to provide some more of his wisdom as to how they're going to be able to cope with what has happened, with Walter switching the machine, the device on his side, and it's starting to have ripple effects on our side. I don't think Walter knows what to do. I don't think Peter or Olivia know what to do. They're not exactly completely prepared with Amber or anything like that, and they are having to rely on Massive Dynamic to provide most of their early warning system because we simply don't have all the procedures in place that they do over there. So let's go and find out if Sam Weiss knows what the hell to do next. This is episode 21.
She's hopeful that he's going to come out of this without any permanent damage.
You can't possibly know that. Peter interacted with a machine of immense power.
Riders on.
Hey, Dad, something weird is happening.
What's up, Nate?
Are you feeling sick?
No,
Jesus Christ! So strong.
It's already on.
Yes,
Yeah,
on for
we
the past
know.
32 hours.
But how can that be? This doesn't make sense.
Walter thinks that the machines are quantum entangled, and that this machine was triggered when they activated theirs on the other side.
Even so, how did they turn it on in the first place?
This machine was built for Peter.
Wow.
It's hot-wired. It's tricked into thinking he's already inside. That's why it's repelling anyone or anything trying to enter.
Okay, so what am I looking at?
This is a box. This is the key that opens the box.
But what's inside the box?
According to this, it's a crowbar of sorts.
A crowbar?
Yes. It'll pry the force field open long enough for Peter to get in.
Second-degree burns, trauma bay 4 is prepped and ready.
Getting worse.
We don't know that this has anything to do with the machine.
Let me know how many casualties.
I think we do.
I want another team on the scene and get the governor on the line. 25 people injured in similar storms are being reported up and down the eastern seaboard.
Electrostatic fluctuations in the atmosphere. I'm not surprised. Ben Franklin, that was his phrase. God helps those who help themselves. You're right. We have to investigate. We can't begin to neutralize this till we understand.
And he discovered an ancient manuscript instead.
So he was the one who wrote the first People book.
No, that was the fifth Sam Weiss. The third and fourth Sams spent their lives searching for the manuscript's missing sections.
It is.
Okay, let's go get the key.
Get me! Strike me down, you sprites! You elves! You glorious blue jets!
Walter, this can't possibly be safe.
You tracking the field strength?
Yeah, it's all over the place. The needle won't sit still.
What was the voltage on that one?
I'm gonna go with high. We're not even getting any more electrical readings.
What about barometric pressure?
Walter!
What happened?
You just got struck by lightning twice.
That's it. The missing variable.
Oh, Ostrich, you are a genius!
Ostrich. Oh my god.
What's your name?
My name's...
Are you a patient?
Damn.
Come again? 42nd and Lex, Midtown.
42nd and Lexington is in New York, and we are in Pittsfield. It's a pretty steep fare.
Appears we've got another problem. The key's in there, the Whitley Museum.
Mayor's office has us setting up safety zones at locations of all the lightning storms.
Olivia Dunham, FBI. Dr. Christine Albright.
Sam Weiss, patron member since '82. There. That's where the key is.
You sure?
Positive.
That's the Native American wing. I curated those exhibits myself. There's no key in there.
I beg to differ.
You think this is going to give us the pattern?
No, not by itself. But when we compare it to the frequency of seismic events and multiple radiation and thermal spikes, maybe. What do you see, dear?
These X's line up perfectly.
And what else?
Fringe events seem to be clustered around 2 points.
The foci. And a rift seems to be forming on the axis between them, like they're tugging at each other.
Walter, this is the exact location where our machine is housed. But why Liberty Island?
Alternate.
Yes.
Create a magnetic field between them. As a result, these ion filings line up in a pattern consistent with that field.
Your point?
The two machines. They're acting just like the magnets, only in this case across universes. The pull between them creating this swath of events. At one end, the hangar where we keep our machine. The other end, Liberty Island. But if we move our machine to the same spot as theirs, we slow the pace of destruction. Olivia's looking for a way to get Peter inside the machine. We just have to contain the damage until she succeeds.
I told you the instructions are incomplete.
There's nowhere for it to go. Are you sure that this is the right key?
Are you kidding? My father took me to the museum hundreds of times. Believe me, you have no idea how boring the...
Whoa! Okay.
You did it.
Sam?
It's you.
No way!
It means that you and Peter both have a connection with the machine.
But why?
How?
I mean, why am I connected to it?
Apparently, you have the ability to turn off the force field that's keeping Peter out, to open the machine for long enough for him to get inside.
How am I supposed to do that?
Oh, it lines up.
There's your answer. Huh? You, Olivia, have the power to bend things with your mind. That's what you're doing in this drawing, if you look at it the right way.
Walter, you're not seriously talking about...
Telekinesis.
No.
2 years ago, David Robert Jones. She defused a bomb by turning off some lights with her mind.
Walter, that was different.
Since it's the machine on the other side that's turned on, that's the machine you'll have to interact with.
Oh, no.
You're not suggesting that I need to cross over.
Same part of your mind that allows you to cross over contains your ability of telekinesis. They should be able to work together in combination.
Walter, maybe if you gave me some cortexiphan.
I'm afraid at this point it would do you more harm than good. These abilities are inside you, Olivia.
Come on.
It's okay. Take a break and we'll try again.
Peter's credit card has been used twice in the past 2 hours. $800 to the Western Massachusetts Cab Company and $600 to a pawn shop in Manhattan.
He took a cab to New York.
It appears so.
Excuse me, you can't be here. We're evacuating the area.
I know, but I have to talk to my father. I have something to show him. It's really important.
And who, out of curiosity, is your father?
Walter Bishop, the Secretary of Defense.
Oh, my God.
We just got word Peter's been found.
Is he all right?
He's alert, answering questions. Transport's waiting for us at the heliport.
Well, where is he?
Liberty Island.
Peter! What on earth made you come here?
There are 2 of you, aren't there? I think I've been confused.
Yeah.
I remember getting into the machine, or trying to.
Good.
I know you're not the Secretary of Defense.
No.
The sweat is a dead giveaway. So the drawing implies that you need to use telekinesis? Is Walter sure?
Well, Walter's educated guess is as good as we have. I concentrated on a phrase like Walter asked me to do and still nothing.
Well, what was the phrase?
It is.
It keeps typing the same message. Are you doing that?
What's the message?
Be a better man than your father?
The tremors are getting stronger.
Exponential microquakes. Building towards a massive event. I suspect we don't have much time left.
No way. She's done it.
No Notify the secretary. There's something happening to the machine.
Good God.
What the hell are we?
Isn't this
Fringe division.
What?
Where the hell am I?
Sir, you've been hit. I need a medic now!
Alright, episode 21. Damn! Where the hell's he just gone? Has he gone to another universe? Or has he gone in the future? Or what? I don't know what the hell's going on. Right, so all this episode was literally about trying to find a way to turn the machine off. And once again, Walter did figure it out. But it's actually not him that could do anything. It was Olivia. And it was Sam Weiss getting hold of that crowbar, in effect. The smart thing that he did, and Astrid helped Walter, you know, see things a little bit more clearly while Peter was in the hospital, and said, we need to get back and investigate and see if there's anything we can do. And he figured that out by mapping all the quantum events, all the tectonic events, all the atmospheric differences, all of that stuff, and plotted on a map that they all line up and there's an intersection, and it was the two machines, which is why they had to move it. It was, in effect, it's a sympathetic response. And I'm presuming what Olivia has managed to finally do here by turning the machine off on the other side with the power of mind, hello, it needed to be in the same location for it to work, more than likely. I mean, it didn't actually say, but I'm presuming that's what it would be. I'm just shocked that Olivia appeared on that scroll that was inside the box that's been inside the box that's been in there how many, decades, centuries, I don't know. So it seems as though Peter and Olivia are both totally locked into a path here that has always been set out for a very long time, and it's to do with the machine. What I don't get is now she's managed to actually turn it off, because it was Walter who hotwired it by cheating, not using Peter but using his son, which he has no clue about, none of them do on this side, of course, that it's Olivia who's managed to actually shut it down and allow Peter to get inside. Now then, what the hell's just happened? Because he went inside and then he seemed to appear somewhere else, and we're probably going to have to wait until the next episode to find out exactly where the hell he was. It looks to me as though that's the future because of that plaque it showed with remembrance on it. It had two different dates on it. It had the September 11 one that we know of, and it had another one in the future. So I'm going with that theory, and there's a Fringe division. So clearly things don't work out well, because that did not look a nice place that he's just landed in there. I have no clue whatsoever. So I'm going to cut this episode short, guys, as regards a review for the actual season finale, because like I said, this episode was all centered around figuring out what they can do next with the machine. They've moved it to Liberty Island. Olivia's managed to turn it off. Peter's got in the machine and he's gone somewhere, and we don't know where yet. Not the details, not the specifics, at least. Damn, that was a fabulous episode though. What was really strange was when he left, when he woke up in the hospital and he left, he seemed completely confused as to who he was. I think that is them telling us all the dormant memories that he's blocked out his whole life, because we have discussed this before. He doesn't remember anything of being a kid, of when he was brought over here, and that Walter isn't really his father, and then he comes from the other side. He knew it all as a kid, and he was trying to convince them, I know you're not my parents, for years, and he blocked all of that out because he only found out about it when Olivia saw him shimmer, and it all came out, didn't it? So when he went to New York, he was convinced he was going to Liberty Island to Walter, that was his father, and then he came out and said it. There's two of you, aren't there? So I'm presuming it's the dormant memories by being thrown from the machine is what activated that, but he seems to have come round. Season finale, season 3, episode 22. It's called The Day We Died. That doesn't sound good. I will be back with that episode in 2 or 3 days, guys. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I really enjoyed that episode. This season has been fabulous so far, and I'm sure it's going to end on a massive high and probably a huge cliffhanger for us. So, till then, please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to turn notifications on, and if you want to see that episode, click the subscribe and it'll tell you when it's available. Till then, thank you very much for watching. See you for the next one.